Hey everyone, Josh Robbery here, and today I want to talk to you about finding the path to the top of Christianity. So, in the fourth chapter of my book, Surviving Religious Burnout, I talk about looking up instead of around, up instead of around. And I think that's just a great principle for us just to keep in mind in general, is that we should be looking up instead of around. A.W. Tozer said, even the breath we use to worship God comes from him. He deserves our attention. But I think it's just human nature to be liked. I like to be liked. I make no, you know, doubts about it. I like to be liked, and maybe you're that way too. I like social media. I like when people like my social media. A lot of people are always dissing social media, but I find those same people are on social media liking the fact that they're getting likes. And I think God made us that way because he wants us to live in community. But when it goes to the extreme, it becomes less about relationship and more about building up my self image. And a focus on yourself usually comes at the expense of others. And what we do is we try to climb this ladder to the top. And if we're not making progress, sometimes we'll knock someone out of the way so that we can keep going. And we're willing to step over people to keep going. And all of this leads to burnout because there's always going to be someone ahead of you that's going to cause you to feel insecure. And there's always going to be people below you that are going to cause you to feel prideful. And if you start to fall behind, that leads to you getting discouraged and wanting to give up. So I don't want you to give up. I want you to do more for God. I want you to be encouraged. And the key to that is looking for your approval from God instead of from other Christians. We don't want to gain satisfaction from the appearance of doing better than someone else. Instead, we want to get out of that toxic cycle and live in a cycle of gaining our approval from God, from being in his presence, and then from the overflow of that, encourage other people. My kids watch Daniel Tiger. I'm a big Mr. Rogers fan. I'm also a big Steve Rogers fan, Captain America. But one of the things that they say on Daniel Tiger all the time is that I like you just the way you are. And I think that when we forget that God likes us just the way we are, we turn his process of mercy into a system of performance. And this is what I want you to get away from. In fact, the path to the top is not about performing. It's not about getting in front of other people. In fact, the path to the top is about getting behind people. Whenever you're trying to get to the front, you'll notice that area is crowded. There's all kinds of people contorting their lives and working on their image to try to find that 1 or 2 seconds or minutes, or days at the top of the pack so they can be in front of other people. But here's the thing. I found that if you get behind people instead of trying to get in front of them, there's a lot more room back there. And with that room, you have the freedom to be yourself. You have the freedom to make mistakes because nobody's looking at you. So you can make a mistake and not feel like it's the end of the world. But really what happens is when you get behind people, one day you'll turn around and realize there's more people behind you than ever would have been if you would have tried to get in front of them in the first place. And of course, we got to trust God. He's the author and the finisher of our faith. We can trust him. We can trust his plan for us. And I just want to encourage you to look to him, look up for your validation instead of around. And I know that's going to help you. I think this is going to be the last vlog I do for Surviving Religious Burnout. I hope you check out this book. I think it's going to be a great help to you. I'm trying to find the right spot for it on here. And, thank you guys for putting up with me as I've tried to get the word out about this book. And I think it's going to help a lot of people. And, if you can't afford to buy it, if you just want it, I will get it to you however I can. And make sure you have a copy of it. And my goal really, really is to help you. And I hope this does just that. And have a good one. Okay, hey everyone, Josh here, and today I want to talk to you about something. Hey everyone, Josh over here, and today I want to talk to you about. Hey everyone, today